In between seasons 7 and 8 of The Daily Archer Show, 3 shorts were created. The first short is called Scat vs. Fire Alarm, and it was released on October 13, 2022. The thumbnail contains Scat and Fire Alarm, and the episode has 3 minutes and 23 seconds, which is longer than Revenge of Toast 4 and shorter than Mafioso Mayhem 1. It is longer than the previous longest short, Mini Mayhem, which lasted 3 minutes and 23 seconds. Many characters from previous seasons appeared, and the battle ended with a truce. The second short is called The Christmas Dinner, and it was released on January 6, 2023. The thumbnail contains Lava Bucket, and the episode lasts 1 minute and 6 seconds, which is just as long as Real Life Battle 1. In turn, it is longer than The Daily Archer Show 1 and shorter than Revenge of Toast 2. Other than Scat and Fire Alarm, the only other people who appeared in Scat vs. Fire Alarm is Card, Based, and Magma Bucket. By order of appearance, here are the people who appeared in The Christmas Dinner: Lava Bucket, Shoe, Lemon, Blogger, Blood Bag, Water Bottle, and Computer. The last short before All Stars is called Lotion for Love. The short started off for a new Tito sticker ad. The short was released on February 26, 2022. The episode has 2 minutes and 48 seconds, which is longer than Daily Dash 2 and shorter than Mafioso Mayhem 2. The thumbnail contains Lava Bucket, Cauldron, Diary, and Hal. Here are all the contestants who appeared in order, excluding hosts and other characters: Lava Bucket, Diary, Cauldron, Hal, and Water Bottle. The Christmas Dinner hinted that Lava Bucket was in love with Water Bottle, and this was confirmed in Lotion for Love. But Water Bottle has to compete in the Daily Archer Show All Stars. As stated in the penultimate episode of the Season 7, only the winners compete in the season to earn the title of champion. The winner of the Daily Archer Show is Water Bottle. Cult of Cobalt did not have a competition. Daily Dash had 2 winners, Moonlight and Nori. The winner of Real Life Battle was Tablet Pen. Revenge of Toast did not have a competition. The winner of Mafioso Mayhem was Meatball. And the winner of Beach Battle was Tiny Tacos. Episode 1 is called Robbing the Federal Bank, and it was released in the New Year's of 2022. The thumbnail contains Water Bottle. The episode has 2 minutes and 10 seconds, which is longer than Daily Dash 1 and shorter than Cult of Cobalt 5. The first contest is to create the prize. The best prize will be the prize of the season, and its creator will win immunity. Water Bottle teams up with Nori. Nori refuses to work with Moonlight because of Water Bottle, causing Tiny Tacos to team up with Moonlight. But Moonlight accidentally said her own name when referring to Nori. Pen has no choice but to team up with Meatball. Water Bottle and Nori created a dream island. Computer rated an 8. Moonlight and the Tiny Tacos robbed a bank to get $1 million. The Tiny Tacos got arrested for the crime, and Computer rated it a 6. In order for Pen and Meatball to win immunity, they must be rated a 9 or a 10. Pen made a makeshift lotion called the Really Meaty Smelling Lotion. Meatball demonstrated that it was edible by eating it. Computer rated a 1, and then divided the score by 10. This means Water Bottle and Nori win the contest, putting the other 4 up for elimination. The voting style doesn't change, but voting time is unspecified. Nori creates an alliance with Water Bottle. Computer hands out 2 tokens, a red token with an eye on it and a blue token with a 50 on it. Episode 2 is called Taco Tuesday on a Sunday, and the thumbnail contains Tiny Tacos and a living police car. The episode was released in January 2, 2022. The episode was 1 minute and 37 seconds, which is just as long as Daily Dash 3 and Revenge of Toast 1. As such, it's longer than the Daily Archer Show 4 and shorter than Real Life Battle 4. We got 2,979 votes. Computer announces Moonlight and the Tiny Tacos safe at the same time, so now it's down to Meatball and Tablet Pen. 2,233 votes remain. Computer claims that Meatball is eliminated with 1,252 votes. And he is correct. This means the winner of Mafioso Mayhem is the first person eliminated. If I watched T-Dot during its runtime, I would not have picked Meatball to win the season. Instead, I would have picked either Magma Bucket or Envelope. Probably Magma Bucket. The second contest is Tiny Tacos Jailbreak. The first person to bring Tiny Tacos back to Computer will win immunity. Moonlight creates an alliance with Tablet Pen. Nori catches the 50 token. Computer knows the Skull, who is colored like Meatball. Moonlight and Tablet Pen win the contest, but the Tiny Tacos are not spared from elimination. Water Bottle and Nori break into the jail too late. Episode 3 is called Cliff Equation Part 1. And the thumbnail contains Computer, who is being pelted with a bunch of rocks. The episode was released on January 4, 2022, and the episode has 1 minute and 44 seconds, which is longer than Daily Dash 4 and shorter than Mafioso Mayhem 3. A cliff turns alive for no reason. A concrete piece from the boulder kills Cliff. Nori doesn't know what the 50 token is. Instead of cutting to Computer explaining what it does, Nori flips the backside and it says use it elimination. We got 2,747 votes. The first contestant safe is the Tiny Tacos, who got 641 votes, so now it's down to Water Bottle and Nori. A whopping 2,106 votes are left. No drum roll happens, but Nori is eliminated. Nori immediately uses the 50 token. Instead of counting this as a win use, Computer counts this as a win token, meaning Water Bottle is eliminated instead. Nori using her 50 token has gotten Water Bottle, the winner of Season 1, eliminated. At the start of Season 6, Water Bottle's name was shortened to Water, and Nori wasn't even aware that it was a win token in the first place. 3 teams remained in the first contest, and the second contest, 2 people teamed up, and both resulted in double immunity, meaning Computer now has to allow 1 immunity going forward. Various rocks appeared, but they started rolling and attacking Computer and turned alive, and blaming Computer for an unknown reason. And the episode ended in a cliffhanger. Years Animations was credited for voicing Cliff. Episode 4 is the second part of Cliff Equation. The episode was released on January 5, and the thumbnail contains Moonlight and 2 living rocks. The episode was 1 minute and 27 seconds, which is just as long as Cult of Cobalt 4. This makes All Stars 4 the shortest All Stars episode on record. The rocks accuse Computer of stopping them from being a cliff. And as the critics for last episode switched the cliff to the rocks, the name doesn't change, which revealed that the rocks were the remnants of Cliff. The fourth contest is to collect rocks. The person who collects the most rocks wins immunity. The Tiny Tacos refer to each other as new names for the first time. Nori creates an alliance with the Tiny Tacos and the contest ends too quickly. Tiny Tacos screwed Moonlight over, but Tablet Pen got the most rocks anyway. Computer claims that he needs the rocks for the final challenge, and spots Plain, colored like Meatball. Plain disappears. Episode 5 is called The Sealant Scandal, and the thumbnail contains Nori and Moonlight, possibly meaning that Tiny Tacos is eliminated. The episode was released in January 30, 2022. The episode has 2 minutes and 12 seconds, which is longer than All Stars 1 and shorter than Call of Cobalt 5. This makes All Stars 5 the longest All Stars episode so far. Tiny Tacos finds Tablet Pen, but Tablet Pen screws them off. Without revealing the total number of votes, computer reveals the votes at the same time, meaning Nori is eliminated. The viewers seem to really hate Nori because she got the most votes twice, and I don't even know why. The total number of votes was not revealed that episode, so I had to calculate. And according to my calculations, the total number of votes is 3,628. The pocket dimension inside computer is revealed for the first time, but there is no rejoin. Computer calls the final 3 the finalists, which is strange. Tablet Pen reveals that he got the I token, but not before computer claimed that there will be no more elimination. Computer puts him up for a winner's vote, but claims there will be a final contest. Surprisingly, episode 6 is not the finale. It is episode 7. Episode 6 is called Showdown in the Sunlight 2, and the thumbnail contains Tablet Pen and the tacos. The episode has 3 minutes and 37 seconds, which is longer than Mafioso Mayhem 1 and shorter than Scat vs. Fire Alarm. The episode was released in April 7, 2022. There is a preliminary contestant vote which has no effect. The recommended characters are shown, and there are 22 recommended characters. The eliminated contestants are asked to sit on their respective bleachers. Nori votes Moonlight, Water Bottle votes Tiny Tacos, and Meatball votes Tablet Pen. The last contest is a combination of 8 contests. Tiny Tacos will go through the first 8 challenges, Moonlight will go through the middle 8, and Tablet Pen will go through the last 8. Computer reveals that the I token means that Tablet Pen will be able to skip at least one challenge, basically like a skip token. Computer notices an ominous spirit of evil blood bag, which disappears. Computer enters a cave where he discovers evil Computer one more time, and the episode ends with a cliffhanger. Episode 7 is called The Return of Computer, and the thumbnail contains the final 3. I forgot to mention that All Star 6 is the longest All Stars episode, but this is not overtaken by All Star 7, which has 2 minutes and 39 seconds, which is longer than Call of Cobalt 1, and shorter than Daily Dash 2. I probably didn't say this, but episode 6 is called Showdown in the Sunlight 2, and episode 7 is called The Return of Computer. Moonlight and the Tiny Tacos escape the building before Tablet Pen does. Tablet Pen realizes that he just took 3rd place. Moonlight is falling behind, but with determination from her voters, she gets some determination. She turns her light on and pummels straight through Tiny Tacos, sending them to the sun. And Moonlight crosses the finish line first, meaning Moonlight is the champion of the Daily Object Show. The voting results are revealed in the credits. Evil Computer returns and renames itself to Evil Computer Supreme, and then a movie is announced, releasing later in the year, but at an unknown date. Season 8 is played out to be the final season, but there's still one more season called Evil Never Dies.